Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So, sorry, bit orange, different colour skin right now. It's like 6:45 in the morning right now. I'm not in my house. I'm currently in Jade's house. She's just gone to work and she works as an F45 trainer and she's somehow convinced me to do her F45 class, which I'm just about to get ready for. So I'm a bit worried because she may look small and cute, but she's not. She's evil when it comes to these classes. I've seen her train people, but I have cardio that I have to do. Adam has given me HIIT training to do again. So I've got 20 minutes of HIIT cardio and then 20 minutes of steady state. But today I'm just gonna literally do the class as my cardio. But we've got to suck it up because we are 25 days out. So I'm buzzing. I'm really, really excited. So we are going to Puerto Rico for my next show. I was so excited because that's such a fun place to go to. Like, we're obviously going to go and see Adam beforehand. So me and Max are going to Denver, Colorado on the 16th to the 21st. And then on the 21st to the 29th, we're going to Puerto Rico for my show. It's gonna be so much fun, honestly. So yeah, I'm buzzing. I think it's gonna be a really, really good trip. And yeah, and then we've obviously got more shows planned after that, but I will tell you about those a little bit later on. So yeah, I'm excited but nervous, but first I need a coffee this morning. This is my current like shape right now. I haven't actually been on any form of plan for the last few days. So today is Thursday, so I'm like 4 days post-show. Yeah, 4 days post-show. I'm not entirely sure how much I'm weighing at the moment. I weighed myself 2 days post-show and I was only like 0.4 up from my stage weight, which was actually really surprising after a lot of food. So that's really surprising. I've had a few days off, like I've been sticking to plan and then having a few extras. Feel good. I don't feel like massively bloated, which is quite nice, which is surprising because we didn't cut water or anything like that for this show. And I feel like last year we water depleted, or we water loaded, shall I say, all the way up to like 6 litres and then dropped it. Whereas this time we didn't water load and I'm not holding like as much water. I don't feel as bloated this time, but I didn't eat as much, as in like I didn't go too crazy, if that makes sense. So yeah, but I feel good. Like I feel not like I don't feel rubbish, because post show I usually feel like a few days I feel a bit watery, a bit gross, and not that nice after the food that I haven't had for a while, but I actually feel good, so it's quite nice. So I think over the years I've learned to, one, control myself after show day and stuff and not kind of go too crazy and be too obsessed with food post show. I think you just get used to kind of listening to your own body, do you know what I mean? Like, and not going overboard. So yeah, it's a learning curve and it's quite nice to feel like nice post-show instead of feeling rubbish, a little bit rubbish. So F45, let's go. Let's go.
10 seconds. You've got it. 4, 3, 2. Come on, keep it going. You've got this, guys. 14 seconds.
Thank you for taking class.
Hi.
Hi.
How did you like that?
That was actually really good. I actually enjoyed it. I think it generally is because Adam's put so much HIIT into my training that I can actually do it, and it's quite fun. Yeah, it was fun.
No,
it was
I
good.
want you to come more.
I'll come more. That's a promise. That's now on YouTube, so I promise I will come more. Oh, big old bag of groceries. Groceries? Who am I? Why did I just say groceries? I mean shopping. I'm not American. No. So I've just been shopping and I just thought it'd be good to kind of show you what I got, because I'm currently 3 weeks out tomorrow, or 3 weeks out Sunday. 3 weeks out Sunday. It's currently Friday today, and I'm kind of taking this week as a intuitive eating type vibe. I always like to kind of have a little bit of a relaxed approach, kind of the week post show. If I have another show in a few weeks time, just to kind of give myself a little bit of a mental break, and then I can go fully invest myself into my next prep, because I am 3 weeks out on Sunday. Yeah, 3 weeks out on Sunday. And I feel like if I have a little bit of a relaxed approach now, then I can go harder for the next 3 weeks, if that makes sense, if we really need to push it. Because I feel if I get straight back into it, I burn myself out. So, but saying having a relaxed approach doesn't mean I'm eating rubbish all the time. I still have all of my meals. It just, if I want a chocolate bar, I'm going to have a chocolate bar. But I'm not going to have the whole like bar, do you know what I mean? Just having that mental thing of like, yeah, I can have that, but do I really, really want it? Like I was in Asda earlier and I was like, oh, that Kinder Bueno looks really nice. And I was like, but do I really want it? Do I actually physically really, really want it? No. So I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to waste my calories on it because I don't actually want it. So if I do have something, it's not going to be a massive deal. Obviously, I am fully getting on plan next week. But I'm having a little bit of a relaxed approach the next few days. So I have been having a relaxed approach the last few days. I think it is sometimes needed after post-show, just to give yourself a little bit of a mental break, and then you can push through your following shows. So I'm going to show you what I got, because why not? So I got this. I've never seen this before. I know in America, Halo Top is very big, and also Halo Top only just recently really came over to the UK, like the last year or so. But Asda isn't known in the US or anything like that, but Asda is known in the UK. So UK people, Asda now do like a low-calorie ice cream, kind of like Halo Top, which I thought was really cool. It's cheaper. This was like £3. Halo Top is usually £5. It's only £2 difference, but still, every little helps. And half of it is 199 calories. And I thought that was really good. Off the tub is 25 grams of carbs, 1.7 grams of fat, and 8.9 grams of protein, and it is high in protein. So I thought that was pretty good. I got some bagel things because that's what I was kind of fancying, and Max will have some of those. Some sugar-free ketchup because I think that is my lifesaver during prep. Avocados because these are my favorite fats to have. I have stopped having dark chocolate and peanut butter because those are processed fats, and I feel like they don't help my digestion very well. And because I am on a high fat diet, well, not anymore, I'm gonna explain later, I prefer to have my fats as whole fats instead of them being processed because they just hurt my digestion. Turkey mince. I really like turkey mince. Like, I really enjoy having turkey mince. I don't really massively enjoy like turkey breast or chicken breast anymore. I really just like turkey mince. Some 30% less fat cheese, which if you're a cheese lover like me, this is the lifesaver. You can still have this on prep. Like, you don't have to cut out dairy to lose weight effectively. Frozen veg. I always buy my veg frozen because it's so much easier. I put it in the air fryer for a few minutes and cooks perfectly. It's nice and crispy as well. I do like fresh veg, obviously, but I think if I don't use that veg and it goes off, it's a waste. So I know I can put this in the freezer. Job done. Pretty easy and quick. And then this is my fave. Squash, Vimto, raspberry, orange and passion fruit. Hits the spot. And it helps me drink more water because I'm the worst when it comes to drinking water. I'm lacking, and I always have to down like 1.5 liters before bed because I'm always behind. So, but that's my little grocery haul. I'm gonna make some food now, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, live tasting of this. The only thing I think about these things is that they melt really quickly. Because they're low calorie, I don't know what they put in them, but it doesn't stay as like frozen as normal ice cream. I don't know what it is, but oh, that's nice. And it's, I want to try and find a chunk. Hello, where are all your chunks? Okay, this isn't going well so far. I've literally been looking. Ah, found one. Okay. That's actually really nice. I rate this. This is like, this tastes like Ben & Jerry's. I actually prefer this to Halo Top because I feel like Halo Top tastes processed. Like, Ben & Jerry's obviously doesn't taste as processed, but I feel like you know that weird taste of like protein, things with protein in them, like whey protein? It tastes like that, but this actually tastes like full-on ice cream. This is really good, and it's only like £3. I would give this I'm gonna be harsh, an 8.5, because I think it's too creamy. It's like, it's not like ice cream, like it's too creamy for ice cream, but it is really nice. Actually, no, I take that back because I always heat up my ice cream in the microwave because it's always too hard, whereas this is perfect to eat now, but if I leave it out any longer, it will melt into mush. So lovely, really nice product.
Hey Phoebe, how you doing? I hope well. I am loving your check-in right now. Really, really happy with it. Looking at your check-in right now with everything that's going on, you're 3 weeks out. You're up, 1 kilo, which is, 2.2 pounds. So that would be, you would lose that in the 2 weeks when we go back to the regular diet. I'm happy that you're only gaining 1 kilo at 20 minutes, doing 20 minutes of steady state and 15 minutes of HIIT. Like, I'm really happy with that because you're not doing that much cardio. Your food's a little higher, and it shows us that your metabolism is still staying with you. I want to ride this metabolism out for all your shows. I want it to crash and us having to really, really grind for prep. So this is making a lot of sense. So now we got to come up with a plan. How do we maintain the glute fullness going into the prep and get leaner? I do think the answer to that is the new intensity of the workout. So I'm very happy with it. Anyway, that's what I got for you. I guess I'll talk to you in a few days.
So that was Adam replying to my latest check-in because I am currently just under 3 weeks out. It is Monday, the 7th of May today. And I'm really happy that he's happy with my check-in because I was a little bit worried because I will not lie, I have not been perfect with my diet this week. This week has kind of come around because my God, I've been so hungry this week. So I haven't 100% been sticking to my diet, and I will openly admit that. Post-show for me is not a massively difficult phase, but I do find it a lot harder to reverse out of these types of phases. But I am completely 100% to plan now, and I was worried of what he was going to say, but he's actually really happy with my check-in. And I was expecting him to possibly drop my food, but he actually wants to keep it the same, which is, it's in a quite high place at the moment, which is really good. We've got carbs in, we've got a little bit lower protein than usual, and then kind of medium fats. So I'm really happy, obviously, with how everything's going and how everything's looking. My feedback from my last show was to come in a tiny little bit fuller. They're really happy with the shape that I brought and the size that I brought. I'm glad we're sticking on higher foods because I think my body is responding quite well to higher foods. So I'm excited, I'm buzzing. And yeah, my next show is in Puerto Rico, which is gonna be so fun. And it is my first international show outside of Europe. So I've never competed outside of Europe before, and I'm nervous, I will not lie, because this is where the big dogs play, and it's weird to think that I'm now a big dog. So I'm going with Max and one of my other friends, and I'm really excited. I'm just buzzing because I'm going to explain to you what the whole trip actually is going to be like. What are my plans for the next couple of weeks? So in the next 9 days, me and Max will be going to Denver to visit Adam at Team Elite Physique's Contest Prep Center and stay with him for a few days just so he can see me within my peak week, and because this is obviously an international show, I thought it would be best because I want to bring my absolute best to this show. So I want him to see me in the flesh every day for peak week, and then we'll be flying to Puerto Rico a couple of days before, and we'll be staying there for a week, which is going to be so beautiful. So I'm so excited. And then I do have 2 more shows planned after that. So I will be in America for a total of, I want to say, like almost 4 weeks. So I'm excited. I'm so buzzing. This is going to be so much fun. Training wise, my training has changed a lot now. So as before, we wanted to make my legs and my shoulders and like my whole kind of shape just a tiny little bit smaller because I was holding quite a lot of muscle for bikini. So what we want to do is now add in training intensity again. Now what we're doing, instead of kind of holding back on my training, we're going to be upping our own training intensity to kind of fill out my muscles and use the carbs that I'm eating within my training. Because now they want me a tiny little bit fuller, we're going to slowly but surely add in a few more exercises that can get my legs, my glutes, my shoulders a little bit fuller. So this is what you do when it comes to feedback, when judges give you feedback. Last year they wanted me smaller, they wanted me to come in, my frame to come in a little bit smaller. Now they want my muscles to be just a tiny little bit fuller. So this is what happens when obviously you get feedback. You always just have to work on it. It could be one day they want you smaller and then one time they want you fuller. So you just have to keep working on what they want and how they want you to improve. So that's exactly what we're doing. So we have added in a little bit more training intensity, a little bit more heavy lifting, which I'm really excited about. So that's going to be really fun because obviously that is the style of training that I absolutely love. We're not going to do it consecutively all the time because we don't want me to still gain muscle. We just want the muscle that I have to be a little bit fuller. So yeah, I think this is going to be really fun and I'm excited to kind of train back to the way I used to a little bit as well. So, but I think that's it for updates at the moment. This is my organisation of packing for my life up for the next 3 weeks. So obviously, you know, I'm going to America for pretty much 4 weeks and I've pretty much just taken all my clothes that I want to take with me and put them on my bed, and then I'm actually gonna organise what I actually want to take or what I need to take. But this is the mess and I'm leaving very, very soon. So I need to sort this out. So yeah, please ignore that. But I just wanted to kind of say thank you guys for watching. I'm going to leave the video here, obviously, because I've updated you guys enough in this video, but I'm really excited to kind of take you along my journey. I leave to go to Denver in like a few days, so I'm absolutely buzzing, and whilst I'm out in America, I'm going to keep you updated as much as I can, and I'm so buzzing. It's going to be so much fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and always supporting, and I will see you soon.